Gaza. I am astonished with gratitude to see the amount of non-Palestinians here today. Can we get an Iran applause for the people of Gaza? I want you guys to take a moment. I want you to imagine yourself standing at the border of Gaza. You're stuck in a small caged box with 2 million people with limited food, no access to clean water, and Israel cuts off electricity down to only 6 hours a day. You have no job, you're malnourished, you have no access to proper healthcare or education. Israel bombs your town every year. Your house that you grew up in has turned into nothing but rubble. Your best friend is dead. Your cousins, dead. Your parents, dead. There will come days where you wish you were the one that died. If you fight back, the world will say you were unprovoked. You're a terrorist. And they will drop $38 billion worth of bombs on your city. Shame. Nelson Mandela once said, to deny people the human rights is to challenge their very humanity. Today, together, we gather to discuss a long-standing struggle for human rights, to the right to resist. This is the Palestinian resistance! My name is Lara Radwan. I'm from Palestine. My family's from Gaza. So obviously a stressful time. We don't know what's gonna happen. I was scared to come up here today. There's a lot of Gazawis that didn't make it up today because they're just traumatized, to be honest. We lost connection. Israel cut off electricity. We don't got Wi-Fi. We have no connection. I beg you to keep them in your prayers at this time. The reality is, for me and you, if you are standing here today, we are lucky. It is a privilege to be here in Canada, on Indigenous land, safe, talking and preaching about what's going on over there. But that only emphasizes the importance and duty of me and you to speak out today, to post on social media, to be loud and proud today at the protest, to educate the world on a matter and narrative that has been stripped away from us. Shame. To be honest, it's only in recent years that people started showing up. This is one of the largest crowds that we've seen. Really proud of you guys. But since recent events this week, a lot of people have felt awkward continuing that support publicly. I'm here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about that despite the fact that I too wasn't sure if I wanted to come up here today. I was afraid they were going to call me a terrorist. I was afraid that I was going to lose my job. I was afraid that my Canadian friends were going to see this. What if they misunderstand me? What if they take a video of me and try to manipulate what I was going to say today? It's time to stop being scared. Feeling a little uncomfortable is natural. Let's stop being scared, okay? Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. We're usually on the defense. We're always the ones being killed, harassed, controlled by apartheid. We're usually waiting for the world to take action. We're waiting for countries to save Palestine. Somebody send us soldiers. But nobody is coming. In fact, the Muslim countries that we expect to help us are signing peace deals. Shame! The United Nations acknowledges that Israel broke hundreds of international laws. 90% of the world made statements that Israel is committing international war crimes. Oh, thank you for your statements. But it's always just words. It's always just opinions. It's always just comments. No action. Shame. Shame. And you think Israel cares about a public statement? The world has left us to hang dry. They continue to oppress us, to torment us, to apply genocide, murder, and apartheid. But enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Today, Palestinians fight back. Do not call this unprovoked. We have been provoked for 80 years. They call us violent. If you go on the news right now, they call us violent. You know what's violent? Colonization is violent. Occupation is violence. Israel's existence was brought upon by violence. My grandparents lived through this violence. My great-grandparents were killed because of this violence. Shame. Shame. It is a human right to defend ourselves. It is a human right to resist. Say it with me. Palestine has the right to resist. Palestine has to resist.
Palestine has the right to resist.
Do not let Western media call this terrorism. This is decolonization. This is resistance. This is liberation. Guys, freedom has only been achieved through resistance. And the revolution has never come from asking for permission. The world has turned its back on Palestine, so it's time to be